Yo, what it do, my peoples? It's your girl, Lady Be More, and I am back, not with the follow-up this time, but I'm just back. And what I'm going to do on this video is just read the Willie Lynch letter. The only reason why I'm reading it is because, you know, I was telling y'all that I did the little prison and jail things. Well, I sent about 3 letters out this week, and I actually included a copy of the Willie Lynch letter in it. And, I mean, my main point of that is to get them to see that most of the things they talk about in the Willie Lynch letter is problems that we as African Americans face today. So I really just wanted to get that out there to them, let them, make them aware of it, just let them know, kind of like I'm doing with y'all today. But before I start, I just want y'all to see my braids that I did today. Yes, I did them myself. Like I said, I'm going through the process of going natural. I'm going through the process of going natural. I thought I would have to wait till 2008, but I mean, the only reason why I thought I would have to wait is because I'm going through a process next semester, and I thought that they probably wouldn't accept me with my natural hair. But like I said, controlling the body is a way of controlling the mind, and I'm getting out of that control. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting them control me anymore. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to be the real me, so I'm going natural. And again, these are braids that I did myself, and they're just like kind of swirly, zigzag little things. And the reason why I did it like that is because I do it myself. I can't part my hair straight by myself. So my friends told me if I intentionally did them crooked, it wouldn't look as bad as if I accidentally did them crooked. So that's why they like this. And yes, I'm still going natural. I'm just keeping y'all aware of that. Y'all going to see me go through the process. And I've actually got a couple of tips and comments from my sisters, my beautiful sisters who have gone natural. And they did like online photo albums or whatever. And they've actually gave me the idea to do one. So I can't promise I'll have like as many pictures as they have because they have a lot. But I will try to put at least some of them up there. So be on the lookout for it. What else did I want to touch on? Oh yeah, before I start, they actually reinstated my video. I kind of pursued asking them why they took my video off without notification or without reason. I'm talking about the bicentennial. Remember that video? I'm talking about that video. My People Part 4.5 or something. They finally reinstated it, so it is back up there. And I mean, just be on the lookout for it, and just be on the lookout for my natural hair. Be on the lookout for Lady anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just stay up, my people. And here's a Willie Lynch letter. The following has been credited to William Lynch, a white slave owner who reportedly made the speech on the banks of the James River in 1712. It was quoted at length by Minister Louis Farrakhan at the Million Man March, where it stunned many in the audience because of the cold-blooded way it described how the minds of African Americans could be enslaved. According to an essay appearing in Brother Man, The Odyssey of Black Men in America, an anthology, Lynch was a British slave owner in the West Indies who came to the United States to tell American slave owners how to keep their slaves under control. The term lynching is derived from Lynch's name. And here's the speech. Gentlemen, I greet you here on the bank of the James River in the year of our Lord 1712. First, I shall thank you, the gentlemen of the colony of Virginia, for bringing me here. I am here to help you solve some of your problems with your slaves. Your invitation reached me on my modest plantation in the West Indies, where I have experimented with some of the newest and still the oldest methods of control of slaves. Ancient Rome would envy us if my program were implemented. As our boat sailed south on the James River, named for our illustrious king, whose version of the Bible we cherish, I saw enough to know that your problem is not unique. While Rome used cords and wood as crosses for standing human bodies along its highways in great numbers, you are here using the tree and the rope on occasion. Sorry about the mix-up. I caught the whiff of a dead slave hanging from a tree a couple of miles back. You are not only losing a valuable stock by hangings, you are having uprisings, slaves are running away, your crops are sometimes left in the fields too long for maximum profit, you suffer occasional fires, and your animals are killed. Gentlemen, you know what your problems are? I do not need to elaborate. I am not here to enumerate your problems. I am here to introduce you to a method of solving them. In my bag here, I have a foolproof method of controlling your black slaves. I guarantee every one of you that if installed correctly, it will control the slaves for at least 300 years. My method is simple. Any member of your family or your overseer can use it. And what I want to say about that last part I just read, I guarantee every one of you that if installed correctly, it will control the slaves for at least 300 years. My method is simple. Any member of your family or your overseer can use it. 300 years is really significant. I never paid attention to it before, but The date now is 2007. The Willie Lynch Letter, well, this was, the speech was given in 1712. That means it's been about 295 years. So 5 years from now, that means that 300 years, and they said it would last for about 300 years. So we got like 5 years to kind of reverse this whole Willie Lynch Letter and get our stuff together. So I never, like I said, I never really noticed it before, but it's been about 295 years since 1712, and it says it'll work for 300 years. So I mean, people, we got to start opening our eyes. 5 years for us to turn our stuff around. 5 years is a long time to me. You know how much of stuff I could do in 5 years. So, I mean, start opening your eyes, my people. We need to do what's right. Anyway, let me finish. I have outlined a number of differences among the slaves, and I take these differences and make them bigger. I use fear, distrust, and envy for control purposes. These methods have worked on my modest plantation in the West Indies, and it will work throughout the South. I live in the South. It ain't working on me. Anywho, take this simple little list of differences and think about them. On the top of my list is age, but it is only there because it starts with an A. The second is color or shade. Then there is intelligence, size, sex, size of plantations, status on plantation, attitude of owners, whether the slave lives in a valley, on a hill, east, west, north, south, has fine hair, coarse hair, or is tall or short. Now that you have a list of differences, I shall give you an outline of action, but before I shall assure you that distrust is stronger than trust, and envy is stronger than adulation, respect, or admiration. Let me read that again. I shall give you an outline of action, but before that I shall assure you that distrust, why do I keep saying distrust? Distrust is stronger than trust, and envy is stronger than adulation, respect, and admiration. The black slave, after receiving this indoctrination, shall carry on and will become self-refueling and self-generating for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. Don't forget you must pitch the old black male versus the young black male, and the young black male versus the old black male. You must use the dark-skinned slaves versus the light-skinned slaves, and the light-skinned slaves versus the dark-skinned slaves. You must use the female versus the male, and the male versus the female. You must also have your white servants and overseers distrust all blacks, but it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. That's very important. You must also have your white servants and overseers distrust all blacks, but it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. And it's just how it seems today, like, you know what I'm saying, so many of us as black people, as people of color, period, we distrust each other, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to say we don't distrust whites either, but it's necessary that we depend on them. You know what I'm saying? We have to trust and depend on them because we don't own nothing for ourselves. It seems like we're always going to need white people, and until we make a revolution, that's how it's going to always be. So we need a revolution. We need a revolution. We need a revolution. I've said that so many times. We need a revolution. Anywho, let me finish. They must love, respect, and trust only us. Gentlemen, these kits are your keys to control. Use them. Have your wives and children use them. Never miss an opportunity. If used intensely for 1 year, the slaves themselves will remain perpetually distrustful. Thank you, gentlemen. And that's it. But I'm going to just like go through here and kind of pick out some things that I actually see happening in some of our communities. And color or shade, I've said this so many times. House Negro, field Negro. House Negro was the light-skinned ones. Field Negroes were the dark-skinned ones. Those are some of the those are the same categories that we put amongst ourselves today. You have the light-skinned people thinking they're better than the dark-skinned people. We have to rid that. We're all niggers to them. We're all still black to them. We're not white. No matter how light-skinned and long and straight your hair is, you'll never be one of them. So, I mean, stop putting these divisions among us. I'm black. I feel beautiful. I've never felt like a light-skinned person looked better than me. I'm not going to ever feel that. My children, who I'm pretty sure are going to be dark, I have a dark boyfriend who was hitting me, by the way. But anywho, like I said, I have a dark boyfriend. I'm going to have dark, beautiful, chocolate children, and I'm going to instill in them that black is beautiful and not to let anybody ever tell them different. So, you know what I'm saying? We've got to rid those categories. Light skin is not better than dark skin. None of that. Rid all that. What else? Intelligence. It's like a lot of people who are on top disregard the people who are on the bottom. Like me, myself, yeah, I'm in college, but I didn't change the way I talk. Oh, like totally, I'm in college and I'm not going to stop saying, you know what I'm saying? I can say whatever the hell I want. I can say, you know what I'm saying, 50 million times. As long as I'm doing good in these books, as long as I'm maintaining my GPA, as long as I'm still going to be in college, it don't matter how I talk to y'all on here. It don't matter how I talk in the streets, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter at all. As long as I'm getting stuff straight, I'm not going to change my flavor. I'm not going to change the way I talk and the way I speak. I don't have to speak all eloquent. If I know I can do it, then why do I have to get on here in front and don't talk like I talk normal to my normal friends? I'm getting on here talking to y'all like I talk to anybody else, and this is getting on my nerves. Hold on just a minute. Babe, hold on, I'm making a video. But like I said, I'm not going to get on here and change. Many people have told me that I don't have nice delivery skills. I took communication studies before and aced it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not getting on here trying to seem all eloquent. I'm trying to talk to people in a way I think I can reach them. So, I mean, I'm talking to audiences all different race, all different genders, all different intelligence levels, whatever. So, like, I'm not going to get on here in front. I'm going to just be me, and that's what I'm doing. So, yeah. What else? Sex. Right now, I see a lot of us against our men, or a lot of men against our women. We really need to fix that too. We need to work on that. I mean, like I said, when I read this Willie Lynch letter, I didn't just read it for y'all to just take it in the heat and just forget about it. I read it so y'all can take it seriously and try to correct some of these problems that we have in our communities today. There's a lot of stuff we need to correct. There's a lot of stuff we need to correct. What else do I need to talk about? Size of plantations. I see a lot of people who have big, lustrous, rich and famous houses looking down on people who still live in hoods and ghettos. Why? Those are our brothers and sisters. You know that you had to come from the hood and ghetto. Maybe you came up, maybe they haven't came up yet. Quit hating on them, quit looking on them, quit shunning them. Quit everything. Like I said, we just need to rid these categories. We need to rid these categories. And another thing, status. Like I said, I see all these bourgeoisie blacks looking down on the proletariat blacks or the working class blacks. Don't do that either. You know better than none of us. Like I said, they still see us all as niggers. They still see us all as Negroes. They still see us all as mud people. They still see us all, we're all black. No matter how light-skinned, dark-skinned, no matter how fine or coarse your hair is, we're all black. So, I mean, we need to unite. I preach so much on unity because unity is important. If we unite, it'll solve a lot of our problems. It'll solve a lot of our problems. Unity is the answer. Unity is the key. Unite. Stop making categories amongst ourselves, people. We need to unite. What else? I always see a lot of people of color. I can only speak. People are always asking me why I'm always talking about racist and all that, and why I get on here and talk about it only from a black perspective. I'm black, and that's all I can say. I can never tell it from a white perspective or a Chinese perspective because I'm not white or Chinese. So when I get on here and say stuff like that, that is remedial. Those are rhetorical questions. You should have to answer yourself. I'm black, that's why I can only speak for a black person. I can only speak for a black woman. I only know the struggles that we as black people go through. I don't know what you as white people or you as Latinos or you as Asians go through. I'm black, I can only speak for myself. So when y'all get on here and ask me why I'm only I seem to direct these comments to black people, I'm black, and that's all I know is what I've been through. All I know is I've been attacked by white racists, not by Asian racists, not by Latino racists. I've only been attacked by white racists. That's why I only talk about white racists. So like I've been telling y'all since day one, if I don't like what Chocolate Ma does, if y'all don't like the way Chocolate Ma speaks, there's an X in the upper right corner that y'all can push anytime y'all feel like. If y'all don't feel like looking at me, if y'all don't feel like hearing me, I never said I needed any of y'all. I never asked any of y'all to like me. I never got on here thinking I would get so many subscribers. But now that I have, I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to change for any of y'all. I don't care what y'all don't like. If y'all don't like it, like I've been saying, put out your own videos. I'm going to keep being me. I'm going to keep doing what I do. Anywho, like I was saying about location, I see a lot of us as people rep, oh, I'm from the north, oh, I'm from the south, I'm from the south. Oh, fuck your clique, oh, fuck your set. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? I'm not going to lie. I used to be one of these people to do all this stuff I'm talking about now. You know what I'm saying? To do all this. But it took for me to see the truth. It took for me to seek the truth and see the truth. For me to realize that it's not all about that. It's about us uniting. It's about us coming together. Not about us coming apart. We need each other. We need each other. And I hate that song that's out. Maybe y'all people know from the South. My friends are from Memphis. They know it. Nobody needs nobody is by Player Fly. People need people. That is a straight up bold ass lie. People need people. We need each other. Unite. Stop looking down upon one another, whether it's because you're from a different location, whether it's because your skin's lighter, whether it's because your hair is finer, any of that. Quit look. We need to unite, people. I've been saying it so much. We need to unite. And stop throwing up your sets. Nobody cares where you're from. Nobody cares. I don't care. People think I'm from the North. And guess what? I'm from the South. I was born and raised in the South. There's a lot of stuff like, you can never tell how a person is by just looking at one person. Like I said, y'all think I'm from the North. But I'm from the South, was born and raised in the South. That's what I'm saying. You can never just think people from the South all sound country. People from the South don't all sound country. You can't just think that every black person robs, steals, and kills. Every black person doesn't rob, steal, and kill. I never robbed, steal, and killed a day of my life. Okay. I haven't robbed, but I have stole. I need to quit lying. When I was a child, I have stole candy before. I'm pretty sure y'all have too. But yeah, like I said, I'm not doing all these other things that y'all say the bad black people are doing. You can't put a label on a whole fucking group and just think that that's how everybody in the group is. That's not how it is. So y'all need to just get your stuff straight and just realize that you cannot put labels on groups, because there's always going to be differences, and there's always going to be people who fit outside the norms of these groups. So stop labeling people by groups. Label people individually. See, if you're going to hate Chocolate Ma, hate Chocolate Ma. Not because Chocolate Ma is black. Hate me because of what I'm doing. Hate me because of my attitude. Hate me because I talk back to y'all. Don't hate my brothers and sisters because they're black. They're not doing nothing to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hate me. Hate me all you want to, because I've been hated so much in life, like I've been telling y'all. I built up a tough skin. I don't care if you hate me. Keep hating me. You know what I'm saying? Keep hating me. And I'm going to end it right here. I'm getting off track. I need to hit my baby back. And I'm going to just end it with this saying, people, stop using these same categories that Willie Lynch used. We need to unite. Light skin, dark skin, fine hair, coarse hair, rich, poor, fat, skinny, old, young, smart, dumb. I mean, whatever, people. We just need to unite. I'm going to end on here. Like I said, I didn't expect to come on here for like 20 minutes, but I already have. Just stay up, and like I said in the last one, be looking for the video, State of Hip Hop. I don't know how long it'll take me, but I'm really trying to make it a nice video. So, I mean, just be on the lookout for it. And if you have any suggestions for the State of Hip Hop, holla at your girl. I don't think I have my broadcasting message to all friends, my bulletin or whatever, still on my page. But, I mean, send me a message or something. If you have any kind of suggestions, anything. I'm not talking about get on here and say, you should speak more eloquent, and you should sit all like this, and you should speak like this, and you shouldn't say, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not talking about stuff like that. I'm talking about if I have any suggestions or things that I should talk about, holla at your girl. Hold up. Stay up.